Crouse.
Welcome to Ogden Marsh, Iowa, population 1,260, the friendliest place on Earth. Friendliest place, that is, until a mysterious virus rips through town, turning the quiet townsfolk into homicidal maniacs. A remake of George A. Romero's 1973 movie of the same name, The Crazies is a classic tale of us versus them, with an extra them thrown in for good measure. The town is picture perfect, the kind of Norman Rockwell community where the first baseball game of the year is a big event that attracts everyone in town. The season opener, however, turns into a nightmare when Rory, a local farmer, wanders into the field with a shotgun, a blank expression, some bad intentions. Gunned down by town sheriff David Dutton, played by Timothy Oliphant, Rory is just the first victim of the upcoming hillbilly holocaust caused by a government biochemical weapon in the town's water supply. Soon, after several strange murders and a block on all landlines, internet, and cell phones in town, Dutton uses his Holmesian powers of deduction to determine that something is really wrong. Think of it as 28 Days Later without the English accents. The Crazies is a dark little movie, and I don't mean subject-wise. It is dark as though it was shot through a long, sooty chimney. The murky darkness is meant to build atmosphere, and by and large it works. Director Breck Eisner creates tension using darkness and shadows, only occasionally showing the gory stuff, and even when the screen does go red, the chills are lo-fi. Probably just as well. I don't think we need close-ups of Ben, the former high school principal, now a thoroughly cuckoo bananas crazy killer, repeatedly stabbing people with a pitchfork. Blood drips and there's lots of squibs, but this is more about tension and Romero's original intention, setting up a comparison between the mania created by the virus and the martial law actions of the government when they try and contain the outbreak. It's Dutton versus the Crazies and the government versus everybody, and that dynamic is the most interesting part of the movie. The horror doesn't hold up particularly well. This is one of those everyone we know is dead movies, a story where the hero husband says to his wife, "You wait here and don't go anywhere," while proceeding to leave her vulnerable and open to attack. She, of course, responds, "Stop pretending that everything is going to be okay." It's cliched dialogue of every couple in peril movie, and it really could use a facelift. The Crazies isn't as off-the-wall crazy as the title would suggest. It gets the tone right, the atmosphere and tension are well done, but it could have used a script that expanded on the government's role in the epidemic and went a little lighter on some of the cliches and added some depth to the theme of the collapse of social order.
Crouse.